Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, of Great Millstone, preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim. That be like come to the speckled word, preach the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you, Akim, out there. And this is a sit-down lesson for In the News on August the 1st, 2022, 7:18 p.m. Central Standard Time on this Monday afternoon. And a highlight of this news article, and it reads alternative news around the world, RT.com. And a highlight of this news article, and it reads Biden signs off on more weapons for Ukraine. The U.S. have authorized $550 million in additional aid to Kyiv, including more rockets for its previous shift, the HIMARS launchers. Right, and that makes sense, because that goes into because I believe Russia continued their attacks, their rocket launcher attacks back in the location of Kyiv. I believe that been the first time since the invasion of Ukraine. The Russian invaded Ukraine. That's been the first ever time they start continuing back attacking areas in Kyiv of Ukraine. And let's see, continue on with the news article. It says U.S. President Joe Biden has ordered an additional $550 million in weapon shipments to Ukraine, largely to restock ammunition for the HIMARS rocket launchers that Kyiv has touted as a game changer in its conflict with Russia. The latest rounds of weaponry, and I believe Russia was going to get their set of rounds of hypersonic missiles as well too. So that goes to show you the Russian-Ukraine situation is still continually getting intensified now more than ever. It says the latest rounds of weaponry for the Ukraine was improved under a Biden so-called drawdown authority on Friday. U.S. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby told reporters in a White House briefing the new aid package will include high mobility artillery rocket systems, the HIMARS launchers, and 155 millimeter artillery shells. It says the top administration officials, including Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff Mark Milley, and a national security advisor Jake Sullivan spoke with the Ukrainian counterparts early on Friday to inform them that the latest aid approval, Kirby said. It says since the Russian military offense against Ukraine began in February, Biden has authorized 17 aid package for Kyiv under this drawdown authority. Those approved accounts for more than $8 billion of weapon shipping. That's a lot of money. For real, that's a lot of money. This says Congress approved $40 billion in overall new aid to Ukraine in May, after previously purchasing $13.6 billion. Wow. It says Russian officials have accused Washington for pumping HIMARS launchers as other weaponry into Ukraine to draw out blood conflict in the former Soviet Union Republic as long as possible. The Ukraine Defense Ministry, Alex Reznikov, has claimed that the U.S.-made rocket launchers have made a huge difference on the battlefield, but Russian forces have continued to make gains in the Donbass region. And it says Russian Airspace Force last week destroyed more than 100 HIMARS rockets in a strike on an ammunition deposit in the Dnipropetrovsk region. The Russian Defense Ministry said on Wednesday Moscow previously claimed to have taken out 4 of the 16 HIMARS launchers that the U.S. has sent to Ukraine. Each rocket for the system reportedly cost about $150,000. Wow. Wow. Oh, that's all I gotta say. Wow, wow, wow. That's a lot of money, military money funding. And a lot of that money could be funded towards the citizens here in America. And they funding all that money towards them for that military aid. I mean, that's just mind-boggling. But as I continue on with the scripture, this is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? Because you're going to see these proxy wars, these operation type wars, what you see in the Russia-Ukraine situation, in the wars and rumors of wars, like I mentioned in my previous videos. So yeah, you hear these things on an everyday, daily basis. And then I believe President Joe Biden made a confirmation that he used a drone airstrike to take out one of the Al-Qaeda members, I believe, in an airstrike. Osama bin Laden's right-hand man. So, you know, hey, these commotions of wars and rumors of wars is, you know, increasing now more than ever. Now, at times you're going to hear news that'll be just rumors, and then times you're going to hear wars and rumors of wars. It's going to be 100% true, and it's going to come to reality that it actually is true. And that's what we're seeing as well too, as these nations continue to clash with one another, going against one another on an economic standpoint, war type standpoint, verbal standpoint. It's going to get to a serious, very physical point as well too, in the times that we're currently living in, you know. So expect to see more increase, as Joe Biden made another confirmation of $55 million of aiding Ukraine with more military weaponry, even more, you know, as the fighting continues to increase and intensify in the Middle East. I mean, not the Middle East, over there in Russia, Ukraine, I meant to say Slovakia. So yeah, that's going to increase now more than ever, you know. So with that, this was just a quick sit-down lesson in the news, as usual, as I bring out updates in regards to wars and rumors of wars, which is war-type related news around the world, alternative news about the increase of wars and rumors of wars, and the nations against nations continually to increase now more than ever. So with that, I hope this was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, or Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom and a ball.